Welcome to Dreams Abroad Madrid. We are here with Erin.
Hi.
And today we are going to talk about teaching English as a foreign language. Erin, what brought you to Madrid?
So I studied abroad here last year, and I still had a semester left of college to finish when I went back. So I went home and finished college and was just missing Spain. And my friend and I decided we both wanted to move back this past summer. So we graduated, and I worked for a few months to save up enough money, and then I moved back at the end of July, and she got here the end of August.
Awesome. So what would you say with teaching English as a foreign language would be the difference with teaching English as a foreign language in person or online, in your opinion?
For the course, I chose an in-person course. And I think for me, that was really important because I am terrible at motivating myself in schoolwork and stuff like that. So doing an online course, I would probably not have gotten as much out of it just because you don't have the interaction with teachers who have done it and they know how to do it. Whereas I was in the classroom every day for way too many hours and was there just like all my peers were motivating me, working just as hard. So I was like working really hard to learn, and it helped a ton.
So what were some of the things that you did? Were you doing lesson plans? What were you creating?
Yeah, so we had a lot of classes at the beginning that taught us how to lesson plan, taught us what classes would be like, and from there we started in our second week preparing lesson plans for classes and then teaching those classes to like actual students in person. And we did some projects profiling students' learning abilities and just anything that you would need to do in a regular class.
Great. And for our final question today, what would be the difference, because I'm presuming that your class was taught in British English.
Yeah.
What would be the difference in taking the course in British English as opposed to an American English course?
So we had a mix of students from everywhere. So there were Americans, British people, some non-native speakers, and then like Australians too. And it was taught in like British English, which is surprisingly different for being the same language. So I think it was good being a teacher in Europe because that's what they learn. So when I go to a class, if I say the word vacation, that's a very American term, whereas the rest of Europe goes on holiday instead. And so I kind of learned like those terms, and they told us to teach what you know. So I'm still teaching my vocabulary, and I spell color without a U still.
Yeah.
But I think learning that that's what's expected here was really helpful.
So the British English course is helped you to understand the spellings and also the cultural differences.
Right. Yeah. The other day I almost corrected a girl's spelling before realizing that's how they spell it in her British school. And I was like, oh, never mind. You're good.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in. And we will catch up with Erin at some other point through her 1 year stint?
Yes.
1 year stint here in Madrid. So thank you for joining us in Retiro Park in Madrid. Have a good day.
If you are interested in learning more about Dreams Abroad, click on our link below.